I am now in.
So if you're going to be chewing a whole bunch, put yourself to talk to speak or mute yourself selectively.
Nope, I have stopped for now.
You better. All
But I'll
right.
remember that when I do.
Last time, you went down to the Moonstone Halls, and what did you find but demons and basilisks and piles of talking mouths?
I shot a demon in the forehead.
You know, so far every low-level AP I've looked at has featured gibbering mouthers. They're really proud of that one. It's one of their go-to baddies, I guess. The point is, you're downstairs, and you're looking at a corrupted pool that I think you cleansed last time? Probably. Yes, you
We
did.
killed everything that was in it.
And then you did some things
Yeah,
to clean it up, and then you took out some fancy armor bracers out of it.
yeah,
However, while this thing is distinctly magical, you have no idea how to use it, and you are probably missing something.
yeah. The idea is that maybe something somewhere else, or maybe we just won't be able to.
I imagine that with a good trick and magic item, you could probably, just as much you can activate an arbitrary magic, you could probably replicate the impression of a magic item too. Because that's kind of what you're doing, I guess. Oh man, magic discussions. Let's get out of here before Harry Potter shows up.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk
Hermione's
about.
gonna show up and annoy me. No.
I don't want to talk about how your poop vanishes in your pants.
Also, Dizzer, you're beat up.
Yeah.
She got
is
bit.
We're
is
gonna give you a potion.
Just rub it on the place that hurts. AKA with the teeth marks.
There. Now you're less beat up.
Thank you.
Friend.
Did they?
Friend who does not need to be beat up. Well, we should keep looking around, guys.
yeah. The game's paused for me.
It is.
There. I was going to see if something changed because it's using different icons.
Wait, where'd my people go?
Oh, yeah, what? Oh, that's because you're a.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
I,
The icon threw me off. Alright.
yeah. I was gonna stay
Move
till I
on.
rest.
With your extremely bright inspector. I think
I
it's like
forget what's giving us light. It was light spell.
if I'm correct,
Yeah.
this guy has a light spell. And he did cast it on himself. Bep. There are a beautiful big set of doors over there. Let's see. Heavy ebony doors. And also marked by graffiti. Shows humanoid figures, demons, and profane symbols, which, anyone with religion can tell you that that big ol' eye ain't related to that. Because that thing is angel wings. And demons would never lie.
Ever.
Never.
Why doesn't Paizo do that? I've never seen them do that. Like, here's a fake religion. They always go like, let's go immediately evil instead of slowly but surely taking over daily life until people just don't notice or care. That'd be a good AP. Because now it's like, hey, everyone hates you for it. You're supposed to pull out the cyst while they're still alive.
Yeah, just imagine like we go into a town and everyone's acting like everything's normal, but it's totally screwed up and we're just from far enough away we didn't notice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just go to the village in Midsummer.
So what do you want to do with this door?
Um, well,
Should we open
let's
it?
yeah, let's kind of um examine if it's, I don't know, safe.
I mean, there's nothing about the store that looks particularly off-putting, unless those demonic scribbles are particularly enchanted, which they don't appear to be.
Okay, so just kind of push it open.
The heavy door creaks open. Its hinge is quite rusty. Rows of splintered wooden pews face an oval marble dais, a few 3 feet high. Now that's what I call elevated. Wide marble steps lead up the dais, and a polished mahogany pulpit stands at its center. A glorious fresco on the curved wall behind the dais depicts Aridin Why, just gonna name drop him like that, huh? Engaging in several tasks. Battling an imperious necromancer, raising a pair of islands from the sea. That's Absalom, and the island you're on right now, by the way. And standing atop a mountain with his hands outstretched, wreathed in blue flames. Hideous figures scrawled in tar and old blood over the fresco tell a different story. A reptilian humanoid climbs from a tunnel from the depths to the surface in one scene. In the next, he reaches out to snatch an orb from a tower drawn on one of the islands, then crushes the orb in his fist. The image repeats 4 times, in slightly different-looking towers, followed by the final scene of dead trees and skulls around the mountain. Nice. Also in this room, now that you've enjoyed the fresco in the back, are 3 rather large individuals wielding a rather large mauls. Although, to be fair, they're rather large because, they are rather large. It's all the same size category. I don't know if you can see the boy in the back, but there is... God dang, what's
There
going on?
is a boy in the back.
There is a boy in the back, yes. Hidden in the gloomy shade. This individual appears to be wielding a big spiked gauntlet. Well, while you open the door slowly, these individuals are very busy breaking everything around them. So, they're going to be moderately distracted. You have a moment to think about your life and, reflect on how you are and how things could be.
Hmm. What are you guys thinking?
I think rush in probably. I mean, they look
You
associated.
okay, Dizzy? You're like super quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's nothing.
To see if there's a murderer standing over your shoulder. Blink twice.
Turn myself up a little bit, I guess. Maybe that's better. I don't know.
I just turned you up a lot.
My
It's
problem
fine,
is
Dizzy.
that you sound a little lo-fi. But hey.
You do
Yeah.
sound a little down.
I've had a day. It's fine.
Gotcha. Well then, take it easy. Take it as you can, as they say. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Take it. Alright. Fuyu, you also see this room full of individuals. Although 2 of them are around the corner, where you can't see them. That's how corners tend to work. What is your input?
Well, we should probably take out whoever looks like they're in charge and just like, bam, right in the kisser. Also, remember your hero point.
Alright, yeah.
You can get one for free!
Also, when did we go from 3 to 5?
I don't know. I think it's a holdover from the other game. But you're kept at 3.
Okay.
Not that it matters too much. You guys either sit on it so much that it's funny. Or
Yeah,
you
I
don't
spend
have...
them a lot.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do? Joseph peeks around the corridor. He's like, oh no! Look at these big gentlemen and their giant hammer smashing what remains of the pews.
Well, while we're preparing, I'm going to, because I can do this just with somatic components. I'm casting gravity weapon.
Just don't wear chainmail or everyone will hear you jingle jangle. For a quick footnote, if your weapon is striking, you should take the second of those effects, I think.
Gravity weapon 2 dice.
Yeah, because if it's striking, it has 2 dice. Thus, you should take the spell effect for a weapon that has 2 dice. Wink.
We gotta make sure that Demon's Folly is striking. It is striking.
Excellent.
So now, pull this onto my sheet.
What do you think, Alora?
Well, since we can see them, and especially the dude in the back, I'm just gonna start with him and do the good old-fashioned spiritual weapon.
And I'm hunting him, so I'm getting my hunted prey going on.
Yeah. So, okay.
Excellent. There's an eruption of movement. Anyone who wanted, everyone who wanted to do something before, basically you get your free whenever you were trying to do, and after that they get to respond.
Well, it appears behind the dude and just.
Oh, you're cast. Okay, a spiritual weapon. What a fun spell for naughty girls and boys. Okay, so you're using that, so you're hitting him in the back, hit by 7. I thought,
Mm. Eh.
listen, Mr. Settings, I thought I said Pathfinder quick rolls to roll damage 1 hit. It's very easy, it's very fun. Keeps it light. Yeah, it does say roll damage on hit. I guess it doesn't work for something. Oh, it strikes probably. I'm a baby. I just got hit in the back with a sword.
And nice.
I'm shooting that guy in the back.
My back! There's an arrow in it now.
Ooh.
Die.
Hot ziggity. Gosh. It really puts into perspective how strong ranger crits are, considering what you've been doing in the other game. And what is Dizzy doing? And Ruby?
I was going to just charge in.
Oh gosh. You leap into the room.
And I can move to about. I can't move over that guy, so I'll just kind of. I guess I'll start on the dudes in front. I can't reach the guy in the back.
Yeah, there's a big
He
man in
won't
the
live
way.
very long.
Man, this just makes me think of that guy who's like, I'm gonna jump, and then he does a little hop, and his feet go clack.
Oh, you too, Dizzy.
H2.
Oh, remember what campaign we're playing?
This is true. Dizzy and I often, breach and clear criticals.
That's your job. Alright. As you storm into the room, the creatures, still a little busy, breaking all the shit around them, come to your attention. I really should remember to roll things that are with other things, but I can change that easy enough. See, these
Shooting man in the back.
people were busy breaking shit, so I'm gonna say that they get to use their fancifilities. I don't know who you're attacking, because I'm
The
not
guy in the back.
the guy in the back. Poor guy. Let's have a look. That's 1 hit. Well, he's barely standing. 7 hit
I
points.
feel like this was a boss character, and we just kind of.
Oh no, they're not.
Oh. Okay.
This-
Just a dude.
You'll know when you're fighting the boss of this level.
Yeah, it's a bit early for a boss. Mid-boss
And
best.
just because I can go for it, let's fail this roll.
Excellent. Unfortunately,
Okay, Bella, you get to finish him.
Inspector Joseph is not a trained combatant, so when you all spring into action, he's like, "Oh wait, what?" Practically drops his staff in surprise. First, I need to just move this aside because you're on top of an invisible token. Let's take a look-see. What is the requirement for this? Okay, that's not that. We're not there yet. Good on you. Although there is no lectern in the room, it describes it as a pulpit. Thanks, Paizo. What am I supposed to do now? I'm too dumb. I can't interpret information. All right. A little baby man crawls into the room. He doesn't want to be here, but he has to. Let's see. Oh gosh, how far can you move into the room? Probably like, yeah, get behind him. Shine some light on him.
Right.
These creatures do not like how bright he is. They try to shield their eyes. Here, I'm gonna turn down a bit. There you go. Just gonna cramp it. Man,
Here's the response to him coming in.
it's honestly just annoying how many spells and. Oh, we can't just do that. Okay, cool. We'll go with that one. Let's fear this place up a little bit. Man, I didn't know that his scaredy cat attitude was this infectious. Let's see. Unfortunately, the insolent one who's standing in front of Ruby is too busy fighting to pay attention to the visitors in his mind. I think the bottom guy, no, it's the top guy, is utterly terrified of what just happened. I don't know how that happened, but he sure ain't having it. Which one is fleeing again? That one. And the bottom guy takes fright too. And the critical success guy is fine. Chosen huddles up behind Garlic. The
And
insolence.
now I hide.
And now I'm dead. I'm a wizard.
That's all I have.
All I have is dying and bleeding. This fine gentleman is going to show you what he can do with his big meaty hands. Although, actually, I think he's so angry, he'll just go for that big, fat, brutal blow as he raises his maul high and swings it down with all the force he can muster. This probably at Garlic. Garlic is a fair target. Let's go with Garlic. Garlic barely manages to flick it away with a swing.
Good garlic.
Well, I guess that's... Well, you know what, then we'll just try to... Let's see if he can make this with a -5. Here you go, -5. Circumstance. Oh no, need to put that there. He's got a -5 from -5. I wish you could target those things. Oof. As he drops his maul, he firmly grasps Ruby. And unfortunately, it looks like he's going to pull you right off and slam you into the ground.
Oh no.
If he gets the chance. Let me just show you what he's planning to do. Gives you a good idea.
Wait, but that's Claire's attack.
It's a spine snapper. Oh, okay.
It's a cool name. Ruby, this fine gentleman has you gripped.
I'm gonna try and break out.
The DC is 24, but...
Yeah, I'm hero pointing that because that's terrible. There.
You've got to break free. And so you did.
Good use of a hero point.
I mean, escaping a grab is always nice. You have 2 actions left. And don't forget your boy gets 1 for free.
Yeah, I'll have Garlic intimidate that guy. Since the fear didn't work.
He's frightened 1. Pro tip, next time use the frightened first, because that DC decrease also applies to your escape attempt.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I have 2 actions, yeah. So I'm gonna try and knock down.
What? No!
No.
To be fair, you did just escape someone who was squeezing your neck shut.
Would have been cool though.
Which is very cool.
Wait, this one's lawful. He has to be nice to us.
He's lawful in the sense that he won't attack a lady. Ugh, he has to move so far to
Wait,
get...
shit, we're all ladies.
He's
Let's go beat up the nerd.
He strides effectively twice to get over here. Despite being big, he's a big lump... Oh no!
I'm a fighter.
Nice.
I'm
This-
a fighter.
This again, Sila, is why I said that sure, you have Charmed Life and you can use it as often as you like, but those full MAPs are what you want to go for.
I was targeting the wrong guy, but they're from
Look,
the same.
I have so many reactions with my new swashbuckler.
Who needs other people? Who needs your own turn when I can use other people's turns?
That is the best part about being a swashbuckler. I do.
He trips and stumbles, but tries to carry that momentum into a firm... You know what? It's just gonna pick Yosin up. Look at this little fucking weenie. Weenie... Well, he grabs Garlic's tail, which immediately slips out of his hand. And now Garlic's tail smells of, like, sweaty hands that have been grabbing a mole for hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alora.
Yeah.
Get some soap.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna move in a little bit. Move. I can't move.
What does this keep happening to?
Okay. Think I moved.
Oh, it's because of the wall, I think.
Oh no, I can't drag my icon.
Sometimes you have to restart the browser to do it.
No,
I was doing it earlier.
Yeah, just once in a while, it'll, like, stop letting me move around.
Alright,
I
restarting.
can move you.
poor baby. Oh, wow. Poor little itty bitty baby.
Get low that dog.
Get low But what
I apologize.
but what do you want to do after you've moved?
Well, I'd get in just past the doorway, not too close. Then I'd use my star knife to attack the dude I was already attacking. It goes
The guy in the
blue.
back.
The guy in the back. All right. Well, I'll just roll your what's it called spell. Oh gosh. That's a 1. So hey, you get a hero point, Bella.
But I already have 3.
Well,
So I'm gonna use a hero point to re-roll that one.
you hit him
Yay!
for a delicious 8, which brings him down to nothing.
Yay!
Bleh. The spiritual weapon cleaves a forceful blow into his skin, and a splatter of blood paints across the floor. So does he stumble with a thud. A nice meaty one.
Then I just look at the body that falls and just like, I really hope you weren't a good person.
I would like for you to zoom in on his token real fast. He's wearing a little diadem on his head, and it clinks and clanks on the ground.
I'm surprised he managed to keep that on his head with all that we did to him.
Hey, listen.
He's wearing a what?
He's
A
got like a
diadem.
strap.
It's like a little tiara.
Ah,
It's
He's got like a metal strap around his face to hold it on.
actually, I think. Why do
Or you have
that?
one action left. Do you want to hit someone with that?
Sure, I'll.
You can also put up a
Yeah.
shield. You know, I never know.
Actually, putting up a shield would be the better idea since I'm enfeebled and cursed.
You put up your shield. You never know.
I raise the shield.
This big man is very scared. So he smashes. We're gonna smash through the door because that's the fastest way to do this, right? Crash! As he busts the door
Wait.
off of its hinges.
Is he still scared if the source of his fear is dead?
The source of his fear
Josen is
Joseph.
alive.
Josen is
Oh.
right there, Bella.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was
No, we were
Usanap.
joking about him dying because he's a wizard.
Why is there a door here? There's a door here?
That makes life so much easier. Only have to kill 2 of them at the moment.
Give me a moment. There's something odd with this map that I just noticed. There's a door that doesn't go anywhere. And it's not even marked on the map as a feature. It's just there to confuse me.
They put it there for you.
Oh, no. Because this temple sank into the ground. It's the back door. But now it's encased in rock because it sank into the ground. That's clever. Kudos for that, Paizo.
Environment design.
For you.
Okay, so I'm gonna hunt the. I'm gonna go with the more damage on the one near Josen.
Oh, no.
And I'm gonna use my hunter's prey. I mean my hunter's aim. So this is my only attack this round.
Whoops. Excellent. You hit. And what a mighty blow. I love how your base damage is so good.
It's because all of my stuff, but as soon as I can't use my hunter's edge anymore, I lose so much damage.
Josen is a very scared little baby. So don't mind if he scoots over a little bit. Heep. He's just a little baby.
I'm
He's-
just a lizard.
Just a little goblin. Please stop choke slamming me. Poor guy. A little bzap goes between their tall heads. Bzap. Won't kill them, but it sure annoys them. Gosh, this guy's still a little spooked from being demoralized because he didn't get it. Oh, so what happens when people's turns go after yours? Well, all he has. We just got zapped, so he's just gonna. No, he can't do that in one go. Well, all right then. Let's crush this ruby lady and see if pretty gems pop out.
No.
It turns out that when you use your weapon like a sledgehammer, you tend to be a bit slow. You tend to take swings you shouldn't. Hitting Ruby when her guard is highest. Whoa. Step, step. Little garlic feet shuffling in a beautiful dance. But apparently what comes around goes around. Oof. That's for you, Ruby. If 28 hits at least. I don't know.
Ouchie. I mean, I have 25.
Oh, and he's no longer frictant.
Okay, I'm gonna swap targets to the weaker one. Sometimes the D target doesn't even work. And then I'll knock down on this just in case. Okay, I didn't need it.
Good.
Ow!
Eat him.
I was hitting the other guy.
Oh, excuse me. Then he goes, ow!
He got Dick Grayson. He fell over, hit a rock with the back of his head.
Yeah, you won't need that. You swing your weapon the other way, carrying the momentum of your dodge. And clunk him so hard that he stops being.
Then I'll use my last action to give Garlic 2 actions, and Garlic will... I already intimidated that guy, so I don't think it works twice.
Yeah,
Is that how it...
he's bolstered for a little bit.
Okay, so I'll just... Instead of giving Garlic 2 actions, Garlic can have 1 miss. And then
No.
I'll have the other one.
I wonder if I can find my playtest rulebook. Because I do think that they called it bolstered back in the day, but they just got rid of that term, despite it being perfectly suitable for what they were trying to do.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Intimidation. Coerce. Can't be coerced for 1 week. I thought... No, that's not a term they used. I thought bolster was a term they introduced, but I guess I'm just crack full of shit. Unfortunately, you hit once with that second glaive swing? Is that a thing you're doing?
Yeah, I had Garlic do their attack, and then I attacked for the third.
Nice. Alora,
Yeah,
your beautiful...
moved.
Yes.
I've moved my weapon to the guy.
It comes to say hello.
Then I don't want my inventory. I want my spell casting open. Yeah, silly. And I will. Did I have him targeted? Is an important question. I do not. Target. I will attack. Yeah.
That makes 2d8 plus 8. Oh, what a swing.
And a full damage.
Wait, why is it only rolling 1d8 fourth?
I don't know. Were you upcasting it?
I'm casting at third level.
Swinky winkies. I guess something went wrong along the way. Well, in that case, don't forget to click the higher level version, because then it has the heightened thing going on.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Oh, I'll tell you why. It says heightened +2. You have to heighten it to 4th level before that does anything.
Wait, but why is it in my third level then?
Because it's...
So
I
it's the
think
third level.
Signature just always adds to all levels, regardless of if it actually does anything for you or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll just...
Sorry.
Since I was doing it at the suppose how can I roll the 4th level then?
Sure, go for it.
Since that was the intention.
Then roll me another 2d8.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, cool. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it.
Yeah.
Bleh. Goes the big man.
Yes,
Well,
I did dig myself out of a 4th level spell just for that, but what I wanted to do.
the encounter appears to be over, which is to say that you don't hear anything for a bit.
About the guy who ran off.
Who knows where he ran off to? He
I've
sure ain't
got this
here.
thing for a minute. I'm gonna go through that door.
Laura immediately starts running off to ensure that she gets
Okay,
the
no.
maximum mileage out of her spells.
I'm gonna
No.
keep an eye on Alora.
I'm not gonna run full.
I mean, it is a good day to die, as they say. So
I
does
know
that-
Probably
how
go
I'm
check this guy in the back who we killed.
Well, I appreciate that they added the back door. I really shouldn't have made it a door that you can A, open, and B, go straight into the out of bounds of the map. Map drawer, man. Fuyu, you walk up to the pulpit.
Yes.
And then a spectral minister appears before the pulpit, wearing an ever-shifting amalgamation of several past priests. The spectral minister delivers a fervent exhortation about faithfulness. And since you are standing on the dais, your mind, you become drained. His
I wanna do
exaltation.
that when we roll that.
Go for it.
Wait, how do I hero one? Is it?
You right-click it.
You right click.
Oh, right click. Okay.
I like to remind everyone, I think raw hero points are, you always take the second roll even if it's worse, which is like, god damn, that sucks if you roll a fail to a crit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Paizo, you're gonna make a system that doesn't have any built-in ways of using it, so people might forget to give them out. You're gonna make it this harsh? Mean. The spirit tugs at your form. You would have become drained too, which is to say that you lose a bunch of hit points and feel very soft. However, this picture fades, and you resist its condemnation of your attitude. The air smells faintly of incense.
Well, thank whatever god that was. I'm not really religious here.
Joseph says, well, obviously, Aaron. Although that was a priest,
Yeah.
not a god.
I mean, they're extensions to a point.
Would gods wear their own holy symbol? Or is that a little too double up?
Hey,
I don't
I
think...
mean, I assume it depends on the symbol. Like, I don't think Jesus would go around with a big.
Yeah, I think he'd have some problems with that.
You know, it's,
yeah,
I-
but, you see like Anubis, he's always going around with a nong.
yeah, like, yeah, it depends on the god. Sometimes the symbol is like a piece of their equipment or clothing.
like- It's a part of their iconography, and that's why it's used as their symbol.
Anyways, that was a thing that just happened. I'm gonna go check out this dead body.
Sure is a
Oh,
dead
God.
body. Well, whereas the big guys really only had their big fat mauls, this fine individual has objects on him. I think you can loot him. Do it yourself. Use your grabby hands. Come on, for you. Double click him.
Oh, double click him. Okay. Oh, I can loot him.
Oh.
That's cool.
Make grabby hands at his possessions.
Okay, so he had some spiked gauntlets they never got to use.
So you get when
Hey.
you roll no initiative and everyone shoots the shit out of you.
Yeah, and I get him with a critical on my best move. Ruby,
Yeah.
do you want gauntlets that you can punch people really hard with?
I guess.
It's not really what
I
she
mean-
does, though.
Yeah, but, they're magical gauntlets.
I suppose it's a little better than like I hold up my arm, which kind of melts into a point. It's kind of a little better than what I can do.
So yeah, I'm toss this over to Ruby.
I can grab it from the loot thing.
Hey Alora,
Yeah.
what kind of magic do you cast?
Divine.
I mean, I'm blessed by a god. Well, kind of blessed, more of dealing, but yeah, it's divine.
They got
Then
the
you got-
vibes.
Then do we have some stuff for you?
Gasp.
I got prayer beads that I killed this dude for. And by I mean we,
Oh,
because I mean you finished him. Let's see. Holy prayer beads for Bella. Whenever you cast a divine spell from your own spell slots while holding the prayer beads, you recover a hit point. This is positive healing. If the spell you cast is a healing spell, you can grant this extra healing to your other targets.
okay.
And you can use it to cast bless or heal once per day each.
Oh, nice.
So it gives you a free heal.
Wait, but what level heal?
I think it's just default if it doesn't mention it.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
first, so.
Okay.
Hey,
Still, it's something.
it's extra 9 hit points minimum. Or actually, yeah, 9. Give it to
And-
her.
Yeah, come get it, Bella.
Where? From my inventory out. Give me the prayer beads.
I
There.
could take the religious symbol just to hold on to it. I don't really know anything about it. I'm gonna keep it.
And there's a scroll of heroism, which is obviously for you. In case you wonder, heroism is a nice spell to have. You slap someone, and then you got +1 to attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks.
I had that spell. Just don't
Well, now
use
you
it
have a
often.
scroll in case you don't want to waste a slot on it.
Yeah.
Screw it. I want something out of this. I'm gonna put this thing on my head.
You are
And
now
there's a
wearing a
diadem.
pretty crown.
What does the diadem do? I didn't get to look at it.
It gives +1 to all religion checks.
Hmm.
And I can use it to focus into a moonstone pool and gain access to the visual history recorded within it.
Cool.
Or I can deposit memories into it,
Okay.
which means I can store information for later.
Sala, please don't forget to equip your backpack if you want the encumbrance reduction that such a thing offers. Additionally, if you have an
There
item in it,
is- oh,
your diadem,
Oh,
by the way, when you wear it, has a little blue thing next to it. That's investment. You have to do that if you want to use it.
how long does that take to do?
Nothing. In the way it works in this system, I think, is you just grab it as an action, you go pow, and you can use it.
Okay.
The downside is you can only have 10 of them, and you don't get those points back until your daily rest. So, they got the 5e system, but it's not as dumb. Because, man,
And I got my arrows back from the gaping chest wound I left.
that being said, they made some items which are like, oh, if you attune to it, you get benefits instead of just it does nothing until you attune to it, which is nice. Oh well. The point is, you have a cool hat, which does things sometimes. So what do you want to do, kids? You might want to leave before that spectral priest comes back to yell at you.
Yeah, we should.
Well, I mean, the door here is open now.
We can probably follow where that guy went.
Open is a broad term for this door.
Yeah, there's a large man-shaped hole in this wall.
I like the
Perfectly
mean,
fit, too.
It is technically open.
bottom section of the door still like intact,
Oh,
Can't,
well, I
can't
have equipped
see,
my.
so
Huh. Oh no, it's dark in there. Sorry,
Yeah.
Justin will quickly come in after you.
we need a flashlight.
Just put him under
Flashy
your
boy.
arm and point him forward.
Okay, I need a
Josen gasps when he peeks down a hallway.
squeeze.
Where's the door?
Thank you,
go.
Safi.
Yeah, some doors are annoying. Yeah, I'll just break the whole thing open. Do some interior decorating.
Yeah.
Josen looks down this hallway and he goes, gasp! And he points at something. Eh. When Ruby takes a look, she sees that it's in like the edge of where the light goes. And it's just a bag. But, if you squint a bit, it might look like a dead body.
That's why it's called a creepy loot spot.
Yeah, it's like when your sweater's folded up, like by your bed at night.
Or when you pass a mirror.
I once had there was like a pile of blankets and towels, and I thought it was my dog.
Oh no.
I walked by, I was like, oh, my dog. And I was like, oh no, it's just some blankets. How was I fooled?
Oh, it's my
I'm gonna-
dog. And then your dog is behind you. You're like, how the hell?
I'm gonna get off Garlic and kind of cautiously go down this hallway, like my glaive out in front of me, kind of waving it back and forth.
Alora, you are standing next to a door, and through it you hear whispers. As Ruby goes further, so too will she hear whispers coming through the south wall. Although it's more like a sermon, you know, the bigger and stuff.
That's more like muffled speech.
Yes. As you approach this bag, you become aware of its contents. Rubies. 20 of them. Small but cracked.
Wow,
Ruby, you found yourself.
I found rubies.
Easily 100 pieces of 8 altogether.
Okay, I'll dump it in the loot bag. Bink.
And then the loot spot
That's money.
vanishes.
That's magical.
No,
I
it's convenience.
press my ear to the door to see if it's at least common, elven, or sylvan.
It's a mixture of undercommon and draconic.
Okay, so I don't know what they're saying.
It sounds like they're waiting on something.
There's people behind this door.
Should
Okay.
bust in. I've had good luck with that so far.
Had just motioned to the door.
Door's
And
too
then
small for Garlic. I'll just
You
go
get
in
a
on my own.
little bow from Fuyu that's like, go ahead.
Alright. Kick open the door.
Guy in the back.
You know, it's very rude to kick people's doors in. Additionally, I'm going to say they turned off the torch. Because you walked in with a light source. It doesn't mean they have to keep it up. You kick the door open and see a dark room. You also see, like, probably the faint glimmer of an eye or two in there. And then you hear the swing of something large and heavy.
I mean, I have low light vision. Do I see anything?
Low light vision makes it so that dim light, aka the fringes of normal light, are not concealed.
I
Also,
think that's what this,
things can
darker
hide in
area
dim
is.
light if you can't see them, so... Anyway, I thought we were going to get into a bit of a scrap, because these individuals are very, very unkind about things. Alora, you respond first to the sudden growl and swoosh coming from the stinky room. Smells of onion and garlic. Ugh.
Well, I will just kind of peek my head in to. I can't see anyone if I peek in, right?
Unless you have dark vision.
I only have low light. So, I can't. I'm gonna hold my turn until Josen comes by with their light.
Ruby. Someone is swinging
Yeah.
something at you.
Going to, get my shield out with the new gauntlet on.
Oh no, Josen is last.
Well, you can always just grab him and place him in the room.
Yeah,
Or, I guess, since he would probably have cast in, like, his staff, you could probably just jerk his staff out of his hand and throw it into the room. Flashbang him.
Yeah, that works.
Do it.
Give me that.
Chosen is a little baby man. As he is disarmed of a stick.
Give me that. Can't see.
God damn it, Josen, if you wanted to hold the light source, they should have been ready to give it up. Alright, I'll make you a little light source. Here you go. 20 feet of bright light, and this much of that light.
And then with that in one hand, I'll just kind of punch this guy.
I mean, you can always just throw it on the ground if you want to.
Yeah, but then I need to get my glaive out again.
You have the new gauntlets for punching.
Yeah. Maybe try them out.
Before this guy gets any chance to hit you, you just deck him. Right in the side.
Get him with the left hook.
The combination of thick muscle and scales makes him remarkably durable against a solid blow to the gut. You have one action left, I'd say.
And then I think I'll try and... do I have
So
No, I don't
I'm just gonna.
think.
Ruby,
Yeah, what do you do?
did you know that your armor class would have been 1 higher if you had attuned to your armor?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the
But
investment thing
no,
is important.
yeah, like you don't have to do that with weapons, so I
Yeah,
figured,
it's weird.
Yeah. Oh well. Last action, I don't have Titan Wrestler, so I can't really do anything with that. So I'll just
You can.
hit him again. I can?
It's 1 size larger that you can do it just fine. It's 2 sizes larger that you need Titan Wrestler. And this guy is just 1
Okay.
size.
So yeah, I'm just gonna shove him back.
I mean, DC 25, good luck, but I like your gumption.
Yeah, so this will be -5. So
He
I'm
flies
30.
back into... What is that? Let's see. What is this room? There's no room description? Really? You're gonna get all flourishy with the big rooms? He stumbles into... What is this? Ah. A tall cabinet is falling on its back, its doors missing and the interior filled with mosses and shredded cloth to serve as a nest. He falls into that with his butt. Like he trips, and then he sits in it. And he's like kind of stuck because it's not his size. Fuyu. You see exactly 1 person from your current viewing angle.
And it's the guy in the far back, right?
It's the baby in the back, yes.
So I think I would have gone as soon as the light went in, because I think
Oh yeah, your turn was until after the light situation changed. So we'll just slap you in between there at 19.5. Go ahead, Alora.
peek in and do I know if these guys are significantly damaged by chaotic or good?
I mean, so far these guys have been like chaotic evil.
Yeah, we fought. You used it on some guys like this at the entrance, so you probably
Alright.
know.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna smack him with my lance.
I mean, it's not very lawful or good to be defacing temples like this.
Divine lance.
I'm surprised you're not using Divine Wrath. You didn't
That's a
take it.
big one.
And you don't have it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, you're lancing the guy in the back.
Damage.
Ow! The goodness sears his flesh. He is admonished. But will he change his ways? Fuyu.
Okay, so I'm gonna hunt that mage because he's the one I can see.
Nice.
And I'm not gonna use Hunter's Aim
No.
because I'm gonna double shoot at him.
No.
No.
Aha, Hunter's Aim wouldn't have helped.
Ha ha ha.
The benefit of not using it outweighed the possible use of getting it, so take damage.
Ouch. Ouch. My knee. I'm so hurt. Why are you so mean? I know why. It's because you're about to die. The creature raises its hands and performs a series of arcane incantations. Abracadabra. Okay, can I move over a little bit? Thank you. In the back of the room erupts a roar of flame, which unfortunately also reignites the torches in the room. Who'da thunk? But
Hey.
eh.
I at least got a +1 to this.
Hilarious. Don't forget to roll your reflex saves, kids. No, not you. Gosh, he just insists on flexing, I guess. As I mentioned, everyone inside that green circle better roll me that DC 26 reflex save. Josen is scorched.
Wait,
There you
I
go.
think that guy rolled because I had him targeted by accident.
No, that's me. I'm rolling him somehow.
Oh, that's weird because
I guess he's super popular.
I rolled the Spine Snapper, I think.
Gosh,
I'm
these
just
guys
gonna-
are popular. Everyone wants to roll them.
I'm just gonna roll from my
Yeah,
thing.
it's still saying it's him.
I critted by 4 anyway, so.
Again,
Well, 5.
let me hit that button one more time and see what happens
Also
because it's
garlic.
acting weird.
Yeah, it's
You know, I'm just gonna deselect everything because I have no idea what just happened.
There's a button in the top left, the X inside the circle, that
Yeah,
deselects
I
all
just
targets.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit my button. There.
Well, Fuyu was absolutely fine. How's everyone else holding up? Garlic is all right enough.
Well, I gotta go back. Do I gotta go back to roll it?
How much
Yeah.
damage was this?
Let's take a look. See, I haven't rolled yet. Let's see what the
Okay.
damage roll says. It's 24. Roll a real nice one there.
Alright.
Wait, is that an? Yeah, that's slightly above average. Ruby, aren't you like resistant to fire a little bit?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because you're
because I'm
fire.
made of it. Resistance 4 to
Joseph
fire.
goes, ow! And then
Yeah.
he runs into some stairs to hide from you. Oh, a little scamp.
Wait, if that guy ran past, that doesn't mean that there's tax of opportunity.
Well, no. There's no reason he would walk through your pitiful 5-foot range. If you had your glaive out, you probably would have hit him, though.
Oh yeah.
But isn't that just how life works? Anyway, this guy has to listen. Just bear with him for a moment. He has to pick himself up out of this goddamn bed. Gets back up, has his weapon out, is ready to start smashing. He's got kind of shoulder to shoulder it. They're waiting for you. Come on in. Garlic. You don't get a turn. Get out of here.
Dummy.
Silly.
Little Joseph like crawls through. We'll just say this halfway through. He does a little spell casting. Perfectly sensible. Kind of ducks between your legs like a weenie. Too bad that he doesn't have any spells that are. I mean, he has fireball, but then he hit himself or other people. Really? It's a 7th level. You can. Ooh. Anything here you want to throw on someone, good sir. Gosh, there's so many spells here. Oof, oof, oof. You know what? You know what? I think right now what you all could use. Just do some number checking here. Let's throw out a 3rd level color spray.
Yay.
Dazzling lights dance into the room and assault the senses. Ow, my senses! No!
I need those.
I forgot to turn my heater on, so now my nose is all sniffly. The other guy, oh god, is straight up stunned and blinded. Poor guy. His eyes are just burning as he can't see anything anymore.
My everything isn't working.
He's also stunned for 1 round, which means that he just loses his next round.
Man, Joseph, stop bullying the masses Lolgoth.
The massive evil creatures.
Yeah, first you
Ruby.
make him afraid and then you blind him.
Hey, how are you gonna help it? Ruby, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move around behind this guy. Well, there's a wall there.
Yeah, there's a wall
So
there, so he's it's not nowhere you can see him.
Yeah, okay. He's indoors.
Indoors.
So yeah, I'll enter.
Indoors.
Yeah, it was kind of clipping through the wall, so
I
wasn't sure.
know. It's like poking out through the bricks.
Map design.
Compromise.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I guess power attack this guy.
Oh no. He's just a poor widow baby.
What a big,
He can't see anything. No.
a big power punch.
Oh,
Holy.
oh, oh, he feels it. He feels it. Oh, as you hit him in the gut and create these small puncture wounds, he stumbles around through the room, having dropped his mauls. He's in pain and can't see anything. Growling at you. I think you have an action left. What do you want to do with that one?
I think I'm gonna just kind of. I'm making good use of them. I think I'll just grab my glaive for the last action.
Oh no,
Yep.
Alora.
Yeah. I target this guy.
take an action to peek around the corner, and then you zap him.
Yeah, how's that one with Old Faithful? Yeah.
Zap. No, I don't like being good. All right, nice. Fuyu.
Okay, so I can't see the lower of the two, right? I can only see
Nope.
the first one. Well, I guess he gets hunted.
We'll just... Ruby, is it fine if we park Garlic somewhere else? Because this is getting in the way of Fuyu's angles.
Yeah, he can use his action on my turn to move out of the way.
So if you want to, Fuyu, you can move
Okay.
a bit.
I'm gonna move over here.
Unfortunately, since he is completely blinded and incapable of detecting you, I've said he doesn't benefit from any cover. Cheap shot.
You know what? I'm not even gonna. Okay, I'm gonna hunt him. I'm just gonna make sure this guy dies.
Hey, precision is what you want. Precision is what you need. It's what I want. Precision. It's what I want. No, he's down to 9.
Randy is just watching the massive Zolgoth get bullied.
Gosh. Gosh. You know what? There's not a lot he can do that doesn't involve him getting hurt, so don't mind him. He's out of here.
Josen's gonna get out of here and be like, I just watched a bunch of guys bully these giant demon people for like 6 hours.
As I mentioned, this guy's stunned, so he just kind of stands there like a gormless fool, rubbing his eye. What is Randy? What does it mean for something to be Randy?
Horny.
Why is that on the adjective list?
God knows.
Do I make you Randy, baby?
Get out of
just
here,
kidding.
Mr. Powers.
Just in case we have a horny bard, I guess.
He steps forward, puts his maul up. I don't think this is a good idea to try and swing through an open doorway that's smaller than you are. But can you disagree with his gumption? You can by dodging it. It gets
Every
caught.
time they've done that attack, it's been a 20.
His weapon clips the doorway, so a bunch of debris hits Ruby. But that's why you wear armor. So that's why you wear a helmet, kids, so that a guy who's swinging a big maul doesn't get debris on your head. Anyway, this poor little baby sets himself up, and guess what? He's gonna use a little. He's gonna use a little magic. Also, as someone who's been playing Pathfinder Kingmaker on the computer, wizards with sneak attack are nuts.
Yeah.
Because it turns their cantrips into something powerful. Apparently, they both have a second sense for avoiding electrocution. However, the big guy's left with 1 hit point. Nice. Really.
Also, how is Kingmaker? I don't know anything about it.
Oh, it's very good.
It's
I like it.
My opinion is you gotta like Pathfinder to like it.
Oh yeah, it has problems. I'm not doubting that.
It's very much classic Pathfinder design. So if you're looking for that OSR-esque experience where the game will ruthlessly beat the shit out of you if you go the wrong way or do something stupid, go for it. But otherwise, it's great.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of weird that they made the two games they made both involve like large-scale kingdom emperor management, and I don't like it. I just turned it off. Get out of here. I'm not here to play king.
I like that bit. Probably like it almost as much as the rest of it.
Gosh.
I'm gonna finish off the guy in the back with a big lunge.
No, I'm standing in the back. You can't do that to me. Oh, you don't
With
even
his
have to
gun in the
lunge,
back,
by
I'll
the
be
way.
safe.
You can just hit him.
Oh yeah, I have range. I can just hit that guy.
Just slap him.
Mhm.
No!
Okay, that was really unnecessary. That was super
He
unnecessary.
has 1 hit point, and he just
A
tried him.
A little bit.
What a pasty boy.
He had like 4 hit points.
He has 1.
Yeah.
You killed him so hard. You killed him as hard as I killed that ghost yesterday.
You got 2 actions left, Ruby.
Yeah, that guy's sashimi now. I'm gonna shove this guy back with a
Here's a gift of what happened to
enough.
Nope.
Let me go see
Thank
this
you.
Oh, watermelon.
Then last action, I guess. What did I even do on the last action?
Great question. Can't help you.
I guess
You're not
I
used
guess
to having
battle
3
medicine
actions.
myself. So I don't know what the DC was for battle medicine. It
It's
was like
15 if you're using the basic version, 20 if you're using expert.
yeah,
In fact,
basic.
okay, you're using basic. Well, fun fact, I have a button. Oh, cool.
Do you?
This button's real nice. Here you go. Take half of that. Whatever. Let's just move on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. You guys can.
Okay, I move up.
The expert version heals 10 hit points extra base. Basically. Alora, you can see this large individual.
This large individual is getting the goodness smacked into him.
Yeah.
On
It is what
God.
you've been doing, and it's been working pretty well this session.
Man, if that had been a crit, that would have been something else for you. He looks like he's about to muscle his way
Okay.
through the doorway and start slapping everyone.
Well, I get to hunt him now. Doing this a lot today.
No.
Okay, that time Hunter's name would have worked.
Poor you.
But one of them hit, so same
Yep.
net result.
You still get your precision. Don't forget that. Alright. I hope you're ready, Ruby, because this man's coming right at you.
Watch him get another 20.
Get out of here.
21.
21. You were
Despite-
nearly correct.
Despite his magnificent attempt to trip and throw you off, it fails. And he gets so angry he's gonna... You know what? The doorway is out of the way now. It's out of the question. That would have been a 20 if he didn't have MAP, so I guess that still counts?
Your predictions are too powerful, Dizzy.
The wall...
I'm the oracle.
The floor in front of you now gets completely crushed. At this rate, he might just destroy this building in like a few hours. Josen, you poor
Actually,
boy.
Bella, you're gonna have to give up your glass to Dizzy, because Dizzy's the Oracle.
He's gonna cast a little baby zap on him.
Pew.
Haha. Well, actually made it by a little bit more because he has some... No, Lesser Garva doesn't... Oh, wait, excuse me. You get heal and get half. Ravi, this big gentleman has tried to muscle past, but you are stronger than him somehow.
Well, I'm gonna prove just how strong I am with a power attack.
Show him how it's done.
Power attack death.
Oh, God.
God damn it. On a power attack.
He's down to 10 hit points. He's got little gumption left. But what else does he have but to kill, to slay, to maim? Alora,
Have you done enough yet?
Alora, quickly kill steal. Kill steal, Alora, fast!
Laura has done a lot of kills.
Yeah!
This session.
And you can always count on the spellcaster to get the finishing blow.
Steal your kills.
Blech.
Hey, y'all are doing the massive damage. Y'all should be trying harder.
Gosh.
Now we have a wizard to find.
Another thing that they like a lot is quasits and imps. They love having those little boys dance around places. All the way since Rune Lords. Where they for some reason put it in a very fancy dress.
Inside. Where?
Let's see. There's an item in this room, but for some reason I did not add the loot spot for it. There's a staff against the wall. To be specific, you would know what it
Johnson.
is. It's a ringmaster staff.
Oh.
Josen, we found a new stick.
This is not a
Probably
stick that
doing
he
this
would
on
want,
one.
as you will learn once you know what a ringmaster staff does. Here you go. I put it in Bella's inventory so you can see what it does.
Huh.
It's a megamophone.
Wait, we have a ringmaster.
We don't anymore. He's dead.
We probably will get a new one eventually.
Do you remember this guy has a staff of abjuration?
So basically, while wielding it, I basically have Bullhorn active.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Don't underestimate
Yeah.
glitter dust, baby.
Yeah, that's a really handy spell.
I mean, it's coming very useful in Kingmaker.
Yeah, because they love throwing invisible shit at you.
Also,
It's
illusory creature and obscuring mist.
yeah. Can make some real fancy things happen with that. Well, it's also an expensive stick, so if you want to convert it straight into cash, you can also do that. However, as you look around the room, the tiniest baby boy is groveling at your feet. Their hands are clasped together as you see this closet. You've seen these before inside the other tower, when you think about it. God dang it.
Ruby hears the drawing of a bowstring from behind you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Listen, Paizo. We need to have a chat about it's perfectly fine when the goblins are like bah, but listen. I'm pretty sure the demons are a bit smarter than that. That's what you have lemures for. A little baby boy is actually a little baby lady has thrown herself at your feet. It's a closet with the
Pretty.
scorpion tail. They're pretty? I didn't
Oh.
notice.
Yeah.
I mean, the one in Rise of the Rune Lords in the remake was extremely pretty for no good reason.
Was that the one we kidnapped?
I'm pretty sure, yes. I don't know why they gave her such a fancy dress.
I'm pretty sure that was the one we tried to turn into a friend.
Yeah. If I run Rune Lords again, there's so many lessons I would have learned, it barely would be the same adventure. For one,
Friend.
I wouldn't, whatever. I wouldn't include Ralsei. I'd spend all my energy on that. Point is, this little thing requests that you do not hurt them. They surrender. They claim to be a good
Oh.
friend.
Okay.
They bombard you with a rapid-fire monologue faster than even Ashes could shoot his bow.
Oh.
Was it Ashes? I don't even know.
It was fire.
God
Ashes
dang it.
was the
Was the
Ashes was the brother.
was the little companion he invited over for dinner?
Again, Ruby's hearing the creaking of a bowstring.
That's your own fault.
I mean, it's a demon.
The little baby boy lady insists that she knows the dungeon can help you if you just no, don't kill him. You're so big and strong and handsome. Look at those muscles. Look at that sharp, knowing look. Yes, yes.
Talking to the wrong one with the muscles. I don't really have them, but I mean, since you're not going to attack us, theoretically, yeah, I'd be interested in help.
Cool.
I don't know about this.
Captain Ruby,
Why am I the captain?
you're the one who goes in first. I trust you.
The little baby insists that they can tell you whatever you need. Please.
Oh,
Well,
hmm?
first, has there been any evidence of a smuggling operation going on in here?
They gotta scratch their chin. That's such a mundane thing to ask after you just blew up these boys. I know we just blew these individuals up, but have you seen any smuggling?
I mean, that's kind of what the lady wanted us to figure out.
The Zolgath. It's oh, God damn it, the Quasit. Why is my brain mixing up a lot of things in pairs lately? Ugh. The little Quasit is obviously like thinking, scratching their chin, and eventually they come back with an answer that the only person who's been like reliably taking things in and out of this place has been this cat lady.
Right.
She's been like dealing with the Zolgath a lot lately, taking things out of the temple, putting things back in the temple, like that stick.
well, we're friends of the cat lady.
Friends is. Oh, okay. I get what you're doing. I get what you're doing.
And
I understand.
we just need to make sure we know where her stuff is.
Well, they don't know all the details, but she does point towards the staircase over there and says that that's the way she comes in. Unlike you, who took a completely different entrance. Additionally, she can tell you about the lower floors. It's a little haunted down there. There's a couple of ghosts down there. Probably some more demons. Yeah, some more demons down there too.
How we probably a good idea to clear those out eventually.
Yeah.
Although she's been getting the feeling that, like, this is a closet. This is like a little baby man. Babao would step on this little baby and go crunk, and she's flat on the floor like a dime.
No.
There's a bunch of Babaos down there. There's even a Vrock. You know, those big winged boys who turned into
You shot one of
real
those.
jobbers in Wrath of the Righteous. The Zolgath have been summoning these demons, but she's like, listen, I don't know how long those demons are going to be playing ball. They brought some dinosaurs down there too, like really big ones.
Great. Dinosaurs and demons.
Dinosaurs, demons, and apparently ghosts.
This is a very funhouse temple.
It's got a theme. Cursed temple now filled with Zolgath demon summoners. There you go. Additionally, she's pretty sure that there's like a couple of golems around, like old temple guardians. Point is, this place fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression.
However, if you want to know more about the cat lady, can't help you there. She just shows up, gives them gifts, and then takes things for herself, and gives them weird magic advice. But if you want to know about the Zolgath, their leader's downstairs.
Oh. Yeah, and what else can you tell us about the leader?
I don't know if it's a he or a she. Let me just quickly check this location. Domed ceiling, currently she. Okay, yes, it is a lady. That's what I thought. Shrashik. I know that's hard to pronounce, so I'm gonna put it in the chat for you. Shrashik. Which is really close to Shrek. Thank you for tripping me up there, Paizo. Ugh. Needed that in my day. Whoops. Accidentally posted it in Draconic.
I mean,
Well,
shut up.
it showed their
Name tag.
name.
There you go. Shrashik is downstairs somewhere. She is trying to do something with the moonstone pools around here, but I don't know what. She's just trying to figure something out, trying to get some sort of power. They seem very angry about big balls of something. To be fair, they in general don't seem very interested in, telling the demons anything about their plans, which, might contribute to the whole uprising thing. Who knows?
Yeah, that makes sense. If you're on guard, you wouldn't tell a demon.
Yeah. So anyway, she puts her little baby hands together. Like, that's enough, right? I can go now.
For you,
What-
you can do the honors.
No, baby, no.
I just kind of say like they've been helpful. I think they deserve.
Fuyu yells into the room. You have 30 seconds, or however long that is in my head, to not be in this room.
You can run.
Which means you can go.
Cool.
Alright.
Well, because you're so nice, she'll even give you something else.
Oh,
Something that might intrigue you. The cat lady. I mean, it's a closet, you know? They might be familiar, but they like to go invisible and just start following people around. She's seen that cat lady talk to some fancy guy wearing, like, fancy-looking armor. You know, like, official-looking armor, like he works for someone. And at times, she hangs out with this pretty boy who seems to swoon over her despite her being rude to other people. He's all like, oh, she's the nicest person around, you know? The kind of starstruck lover who's just swooning over what a beautiful and kind-hearted lady. Oh, no, it's a lady. Whoops, I misinterpreted. Listen, I mean, I guess she does wear the Samus armor. Here, I'll give you some descriptors. The guy that lady was hanging out with, god dang, how could I miss that was a lady? She wore the Samus armor shoulder pads. You don't do that with a dude. Dudes wear sleek.
I mean, unless it's World of Warcraft.
The individual she was hanging out with
40K.
Yeah,
What?
that too.
was a tanned human. He wore a blue tabard with the Eridan eye on it. had slicked back yellow hair. He sounds familiar to you. You might have met him.
Hey, was that the guy with the winning smile?
The guy with the winning smile had, for one, brown hair, and two, was a light-skinned individual.
No, there was a different guy with a winning smile. There's been like 3.
Let me see. I think his name was Derricus Stellet. I forgot what he was exactly. Let's see. Was he a constable? Probably a constable in that case. No, he was a deputy constable.
Yeah, there he was.
You probably ran into him when you were walking around the, the
that guy.
Conclave Square.
Yeah, that guy with the winning smile.
He also, a lot of people here have winning smiles. It's just kind of the default assumption here. Unfortunately, the nice swoony lady does not have. Is it a lady? She's got a lady head, but the rest of her body's built like a fucking tank. Yeah, it is a boy. I guess that's just how Azamar work. God
Yeah,
damn
they're
it!
just very pretty.
Stop being so pretty.
Darn fanboys.
Goddamn fanboys ruining my games. Ugh, even has the exact kind of name you would expect an Azamar to have. Maziel.
Ugh.
Like I said, he's got the
Alright.
fucking Sam pauldrons there.
Yeah, it would be hard to tell their gender.
That guy's polished smooth on every single surface, including his face.
Waxes all of it.
And the funny thing is, the armor isn't sculpted. It's like tight on his body. That's his actual abs.
You see, it was smooth,
That's all the way
but
up
then
to
he
his neck.
flexed.
His abs go all the way up to his neck.
Yeah. He has no pecs. It's just abs all the way down. He's like a caterpillar.
Freaking shredded.
Oh,
Yeah, I can understand the confusion. He's got Final Fantasy villain looks going on.
oh God, he does. Why
All
are
of them
you like this,
like that.
Maziel?
And his name's even Maziel.
That is super angel evil name.
It's got a Z in it and a lot of ale. Anyway, that's what you get. You get a brief description of that person and this other dude that sounds like this cat lady is very popular.
So, shall we hit the stairs?
Oops, don't put that in the wrong one.
Don't put it in the wrong one.
There we go.
You can click on the stair icon around the stair corners to go up the stairs.
Oh.
Like if you go into there, you see like a little stair icon.
Start earlier.
Anyway, we'll give the light source back to. We'll put it on Ruby since Ruby likes to go forward a lot.
Okay.
I was gonna pop a torch if we needed one.
Give me a moment. Just gonna slap Ruby with a light
Yeah.
source. That way Ruby can see. There you go. Your garlic's like right over here. As you go up the stairs, you go up quite a way. In fact, you're pretty sure you're going up to the surface at this rate. And eventually, you do. As you would
Wait,
imagine,
on
if
the way up, I want to have you ask something to the inspector. Should we go and tell the city guard about all this? Like, if there's a lot of shit going on, we have evidence. Shouldn't we, like, get the authorities?
he's like, what evidence?
The
I
bodies
mean-
of the demons?
I mean, that's like
Also,
he would like to remind you that one, technically speaking, when you were hired, the whole point was like, oh, you can go clean out the dungeon while I don't have to waste any men on this. So don't expect people to send in the cavalry on this. More importantly, I'm not sure this place is equipped to handle a demon incursion.
plus, I think the only evidence we have right now is the testimony from a demon.
Yeah,
And several
Right.
demon corpses.
I mean,
That there are demons here.
the AP implies that his is a credible testimony, but I don't think any government would consider a demon's testimony credible unless you redeem him.
When-
When you get to the top floor, by the way, since you all are having such a fun time, when you get to the top, there's some bodies around and lots of webbing. In fact, let me see
Oh.
if this thing has a read aloud. If not, I'll just give you here we go. Stairs worn smooth by countless footsteps traverse a dizzying spiral leading to a circular stone chamber. An enormous cracked bronze bell buckles under the weight of the partially collapsed stone ceiling. Why would Why would it be affected by the weight it's hanging from? The air seems to warp and shimmer with tangles of thick cobwebs appearing over the rubble, then vanishing upon a second glance. A desiccated Zogath corpse hangs in the room, suspended in midair by the ephemeral webs. The body appears to be just completely shafted full of small crystals. If you go any further into the room, you will disturb this form by your mere presence on all these webs.
Huh?
Well,
Where in this room are those items?
I mean, we have someone who's very talented with ranged attacks.
So
Yeah, if only we had one of those.
the body, by the way, it's hanging from like the bell's clapper, and below him is like a sack filled with some things. Let me see what specifically. To be specific, it looks like there's
So
a
what do you
small
want me to
token in
shoot?
there and like a wrapped up constrictor snake, but made out of something.
So what do you want me to shoot, Cat?
The weird crystal body thing. I don't trust it.
Wasn't sure if you wanted me to shoot the rope or the guy.
Make your own mind.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot that body then.
If instructions are not given, ignore them. You pelt the body with a single arrow. It's not really pelting, but we'll give it a go. Let's see. When touched or disturbed, the corpse explodes and releases a cloud of tiny ectoplasm crystals.
Don't breathe this.
The half the room just fills with these ectoplasmic shards. Let's see what that does. Oh, oof. Oof.
Fort save.
Fortnite. Oh, wait, another
See, this is why I did it from over here.
Oh gosh, you even found his art. All right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
I swear I saw someone with that description before. So I scrolled up.
Man, I
The
love
guy
it when you.
looks so goddamn eager.
I appreciate when people put things together instead of needing me to tell them everything. That makes me feel so good because it makes you feel smart. Why is there? Oh, why are you in initiative, dude? Get out of here. All right, these guys roll initiative with something else. How do I? How can I set initiative in that kind of way? I don't know.
And you.
Ugh, we'll just roll with it. Anyway, can you roll me your little fort saves, baby boys?
Are we within 10 feet?
I imagine that Garlic and Ruby are. The
Okay.
body's
Yeah,
like in the middle, so it covers a large portion of the room.
Yeah, I'd assume PF2e was shooting it from a distance, and you guys
Yeah.
stayed as far as you could.
Okay. Well, in that case, I don't think anyone will get hit, will they? There's just this of crystals, which honestly, the way they work sounds like they're asbestos. But hey,
Does sound like asbestos.
when the body ruptures, so does the loot spot hit the ground. Click. But also, so do two spiders descend from their webs to say hello!
The loot sack's excited though.
It's
Hello,
very excited to be
friends.
here.
Okay, we have a very, kind one and a very,
Religious.
religious one.
But these are no ordinary spiders. Because as you see them, you will notice that they aren't quite on this plane of existence.
Oh, great.
It seems to be stuck in between worlds as it moves through all of you.
No.
It then materializes on the wall. And then it tries to bite ya, Elora. Chomp!
No.
I assume I
That-
can't attack of opportunity.
Think
Something
that hit?
that's
No, it doesn't hit.
zooming.
You can take attack of opportunity. The problem is you're trying to fight something that isn't really there.
Yeah, so I don't think I'd be able to hit it.
You swing at it, but it's not physical at the time. You just swing. Because ethereal
Yeah.
things... Man, it's been a while since I've seen the term ethereal plane get thrown around. Ugh. Alora, there's a big... This one is physical. Spider next to you. With those sharp claws that fold up all funky. The air smells of something unpleasant. Probably the poison dripping from its fangs.
Well, what I will do is I will test the waters with Old Faithful. Good Lance.
I'll just give you this one straight, Chief. It's an animal.
Ah.
So it's neutral. It cares little for your good admonishments, talking about how good is good and bad is dumb. You have an action
Alright.
left. What do you spend it on?
I spent it on raising my shield. Okay.
Inspector Josen. He's panicking. He's like, ah! Look at these wild animals.
Has he stopped panicking since we got here?
No, not
I'm
really.
pretty sure he was panicking before we got here.
I feel that.
Just fun to say, man. He points his finger and incants a powerful spell. Caramelize.
Oh no.
Ah, he's only stunned one. He
Just say the
loses.
spider has a good will save.
No, it doesn't. It's actually a bad will save.
Yeah,
Because it
needs
needs to roll 50.
average.
Yeah, it needs to roll 50 and up to succeed. Ruby. The one over here is only partially corporeal. The other one is very much on the wall and biting at Alora. Snap, snap.
Well, I'm gonna start attacking the one that's biting Alora, because I don't want Alora to be hurt. So I'm gonna give it a big old power attack.
No, that's mean.
I'm still targeting the other things. Let me get rid
Its
of
armor
those.
class is 21. You hit.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no! Ah!
There's a boo-boo roll.
Well, it's taking a boo-boo then. It's a big, thick spider. It can take a lot of hits.
Garlic can do his thing.
Oof, that's almost a crit.
And then I guess last one I'll just do a wimpy little attack.
Yes! Yes!
But that wasn't a power attack, hang on.
Oh no!
Which was in rolled better without it.
Well, don't complain then. I can't stop thinking about that cat going well, that's what you get when something is and I like saying The dogmatic spider up above. It sits on like the side of the wall when it turns to the corporeal plane, and then it does something that resembles inhaling, like it rears its head back, and then it goes, and everyone gets slicked with webs, except for Josen, who's like hiding behind a corner like a coward.
He's panicking.
He's a baby man. Oh, they gave me some reflex saves.
Yeah.
Garlic, unfortunately, is so large that he's slathered in webs, keeping his wings tucked together.
No.
Immobilized just means you can't move. It's not like restrained where you're properly gonna get fucked up by everyone around you.
I mean, I can hit everything in the room already, so it's fine.
You can always just get off him too, but hey, for you.
Yeah.
They're both corporeal in case you want to know.
Well, we have one that's injured, so I'm going to work on that one. So I'm going to hunt it. And then I'm going to take some shots.
Gonna take those pot shots.
With this. And also, like this. Double hit.
Civil spider. Oh no, oh no. The big spider on the wall. Now, I think Claire already mentioned that spiders are dumb and do not retreat because they are dumb.
They are very dumb.
This is what you get. I mean, yeah, it has -2 int, so it's not mindless. It is capable of like the reason and thought, but it wouldn't mind snatching a snack on the way out. So Alora,
Nope.
fuck it, it's out of here. It vanishes from existence, and you don't see it again.
Okay.
Well, it's still there on the wall. It's stunned, so it only has one action, but it'll leave soon enough. Alora.
Yeah.
Oh, to be a spider on the wall. Oh no, that's him.
What I'll do is hit him with daze.
Just because I'm a spider on the wall doesn't mean you can just cast daze at me. Go God.
It kind of does. You're even more stunned, I guess.
Gosh, it's gonna leave with 6 hit points. Ow. Joseph pokes his little baby head out. Is everything going alright over there?
Bunch of spiders.
Man, I wish my abjuration staff had anything that was... Oh, electric bark.
Electric bark.
Nothing is failing that check.
Ruby.
I'm just gonna finish that one off.
Excellent. We're gonna see if that even works, because again, it does! Despite it being partially ephemeral, your magic blade cuts through the air and leaves nothing. The creature's body parts kind of swing between planes, which means that they get half clipped in the ground.
Great, it's a Bethesda body.
Hell yeah, baby.
Then Garlic does his thing. And
Oh, no.
I follow it up with a power attack.
Oh. See, if you hadn't done the intimidation before, you wouldn't have gotten that crit.
Yeah, I need to remember to do that in the right order.
Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Christmas.
You know, I just want to see if you... Oh. We'll just go with an instant splat here.
He just
massive
massive
damage
damage
rolls.
ruled it.
Yeah, that's not really your rule, but I mean, if you just hit something for most of its hit points in a single go, like 2/3 of it, on a crit, I think something's gonna go splat.
Especially Spepper.
There's just spider juice all over the place. You have some time to clear off your boys' webbing and everything.
I will help Garlic.
Yeah, go garlic.
Yay.
Anyway, the items inside that bag are a cool constrictor,
Oh my god.
a
It's a
ball.
lollipop. Or at least picture is.
I don't know why. I honestly don't know what this item is even good for. Considering what
I'm
it
taking
does.
the feather token.
I guess it's cool for like looking fancy.
Maybe
I
there's
mean-
a tube.
It's good for the circus.
It's a neat trick, yes. Look at my lollipop. It's actually a spider. I mean a snake. I mean the scorpion. I mean the snake.
It can be a friend for Peppy.
You'll notice that Fuyu very quickly took the feather token.
Oh god, that is one of the fun feather tokens.
For that
She's
She's
free.
collecting them.
Get a bag of those and just throw them at someone's feet.
I have a feather token tree and a feather token holly bush.
At this rate, you can
She's
make a
gonna make a
feather token
necklace out of them.
forest.
Yeah, she's
Big
gonna make
hole.
a necklace out of them and then use them as a death weapon.
Like a whole bird.
Smack him on the head. Alright,
A
well,
bird that makes forests.
who's taking the constrictor? The law.
I can grab it if like no one wants it, but like anyone else is free to take it.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
really
add it to my
have
other one. I also have a Wondrous Figurine Onyx Dog. I'll collect all the animal themed things.
Gotta catch them all.
Oops, I already put it in Alora's inventory.
Ah.
Taking a look through this door, if you are so inclined, you will find that this leads into, what was it again? I think it was like a potter's, it goes into someone's basement, is the point. Like some random potter, baker, his basement is just connected to this, which sounds like a horror story in the making.
Do they know this is here?
Considering that you had to push aside a large room, and when you open the basement door, when you open it to look where you are in the town, you see there's a sign on it that says rented by Mistress Dusklight. Probably not. Although to be fair, because some people might be illiterate, the sign has like an angry, scowling cat face on it.
Angie.
Not heh.
Nah.
Well, it seems that you found out the way she got in without bumping into the guards. Joseph's like making notes about this.
Yeah. Now we know how they've been accessing this place. That's good information.
We should close the door and explore a bit more.
Yeah, the boss is still downstairs.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's head back. Swoosh.
Do, do, do.
Oh no, you took the light.
Oh, sorry.
I got to the stairs. Okay.
I can't see.
Oh no.
I can.
You stumble down the stairs. Woo!
Foo, you prat falls down.
Hey,
Fool you. Fool you.
Master acrobatics.
If you're actually a master, as in the skill rank master, then you could probably make it down a normal set of stairs just fine, even in the dark.
I am master rank acrobatics.
Also, I'm gonna have a sippy real quick.
I'm untrained. I prat fall down the stairs.
So, Josen recommends, if you're okay with this, that the best idea might be to look for that guy who left.
You mean the mage?
Yeah. There's should be like one more room on this side. Like, make sure that that's clear, and then
Yeah.
maybe go back and stock up on some supplies. Since you now know what's going on, maybe you can buy some according items,
Oh, that's true.
like some ghost charges and some alignment pools and some nice mutagens and everything you need to make it through the day.
Yeah, if we have to deal with ghosts, we should probably have the correct equipment. Because I don't think I have anything that can really deal with them as is.
Additionally, anyone who knows religion knows that Vrox and is kind of like, you got your Babas and you get your Vrox. And once you get to Vrox in terms of demon tier powers, you start to deal with the problem zone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
aren't
the
rocks
what's-
really big birds?
They are
Yeah, they're
large, yes, and they're
Big
vultures.
bird. They're horrible. Cast a lot of spells and they have like big sweepy attacks. And
They got Dimension Door, Mirror Image, Attacks of Opportunity. They're notoriously fierce fighters. They can also dance.
yeah, they got like spooky dances.
And loud screeches, and they can emit spores because they're mushrooms, I guess. Like I said, they're a whole fucking package. You get a whole bundle deal.
Yeah, if the Babaus are the foot soldiers, the rocks are the generals. They're fairly strong. Anyway, there's a door here.
Whoops, I was on the lower floor, enjoying it. There is a door there. That is the door I talked about, which just goes to a rock wall.
Oh, great.
Well, hey, if you carve it out a bit, maybe you can put a mushroom farm there.
I'm gonna squeeze through the dang.
Why don't you just
hallway.
take... Joseph points towards this hallway. Why don't you just take the big hallway instead of squeezing garlic through there?
I mean, I thought that was a dead end. We went down there with the.
That was the light source that made
Sack-
it look like a dead end.
Oh yeah.
It connects to around the corner to where you started.
Meow.
Back to
Yeah,
that
that was the
crystal
door
clear
right
pool.
Swoosh.
Look, Your Majesty. A door.
A big door. The door has a holy symbol carved into it, but it's been defaced.
So
Mostly by
it's not
someone
the
atta-
eye within.
Mostly by someone attempting to use like a small dagger or crowbar to pry it out, but they've been only partially successful. Mostly just bending the metal.
Enough that it's less intact.
It's mean. That's all that matters.
Anyway, we can probably push that open. Hey,
Pushing the door open, you are presented with a chapel of sorts, filled with several exotic individuals, all of whom are big smelly. In the back is that guy you saw in the other room, who was casting fireballs at you. He raises a finger and lets out a loud screech.
I
Okay,
want to shoot him.
This abandoned chapel is shrouded in gloom. To the east, a
Oh.
broken slab surrounded by marble debris is all the remains of a large statue. Atop the broken slab stands a crude altar of wood, bearing a human corpse. A gash splits the dead man's throat, his decaying face frozen in a final mask of terror. Would it fucking kill these guys to put the facial expression to something happy? Which is way creepier. Like, if I find a dead body and his neck is slit and he has, like, this creepy painted-on grin, I'd be like, okay, close the door again. If he's screaming in
Yeah,
terror, I'm like,
something's
okay,
wrong
this
there.
happened exactly as it should have. A strange
Yeah,
symbol
you
is...
always want to make it look wrong.
That's what gets people. The patterns that don't match up. A strange symbol is carved into the man's abdomen. It undulates with a foul energy. You know, that's the maggots. It's undulating for a whole different reason, Paizo. They almost immediately want to initiate combat because they're like, haha! After all, you didn't shoot that other guy, so naturally he would want to
Oh,
go
I'm
for
going to
round
shoot
2.
him again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they were as ready for you as you were ready for. God damn it! Why do I keep having like combat holdovers? Spider was like, I might be dead, but I want to join in.
Bring it.
Fuyu, you're quick to shoot.
As sometimes. So yeah, I hunt the dude in the back. I can take double shots at him.
Well, you don't need to overdo
He got
it.
away. Okay, Spider, you're not involved in this scene.
You still crit him.
I crit the spider too.
Goes through to the other dimension. Ow, jeez, what?
I'm taking both shots.
Well, roll me a crit and a normal. Wow, what a
Yep.
sad crit.
That was a sad crit.
He's still pinned to the wall.
I mean, he's pinned to the altar, which is closer to him than the wall is. Wow. While you might take quick shots, it seems as if he almost anticipated your arrows with how cleanly he dodges them.
He dodged nothing.
Reeby. Sorry. The show is called Ruby with the W.
I'm gonna move into the room.
Don't worry, Team Ruby is led by Ruby.
No.
I don't know why I'm the Ruby.
Why didn't you just do that for Fist of the Ruby?
And then I'm gonna lunge at the guy in the back. Take out
Hey.
the spellcaster.
You're standing. You can't just do that. They're all standing in the way to stop you, you mean bully.
Take out the spell. Why did that happen? Oh, I'm in the wrong menu, that's why.
You show off your glaive. Everyone is moderately impressed.
Power attack!
Unfortunately, he deftly dodges it despite being pinned to an altar. Yeah. He puts his hand back and forth because he's casting a spell, baby! What is a
You know
fun
what
spell
that
to
means?
cast? What is a fun
Oh,
spell?
no, he's not in my range, never mind.
Exactly. He's
Forgot
very
because
much
of
aware of
what?
that. Well, you know what? You know what? He was holding on to a whole nother fireball just for you. Abracadabra.
I'm gonna add +1 to my reflex if it's hitting me.
Joseph,
Hitting all of us.
who's around the corner, was like, I'm fine. It's like, oh no.
Why did Joseph not heal?
Who says he's in the healing on him? Oh, wait, he does.
Okay.
Sure. He would have guzzled one of these sweet, fine gentlemen down.
Think doing that again.
Nope, at least I didn't crit fail.
Do it the old-fashioned way.
All right. Here's your damage.
Ow.
17.
So
Joseph,
full
why did you
damage.
get hurt by that healing potion?
Justin exploded from healing himself.
Well,
Bit into
Oh.
the ball. Look at Dumby.
then he spends an
Also-
action.
And I take nothing. Again.
I just realized that if we did go to the Ruby naming convention and we went with the last name, like with the Ren, we'd be Team Bark.
Sure.
How would it be Bark if it was the last name for?
For Bethany, her last name is Rivers.
Yeah, but there'd be a J for me.
No,
thought-
but I'm saying optionally. Your coup.
Okay.
I always like it when in Eastern media it's like, okay, but did the localizer reverse the name order or not? It's always so confusing to me. I never have the power to guess that one correctly. Alora, there are several naughty boys who are about to jump on you and everyone else and start just punching you endlessly.
Hey, homie. I think we should talk. And that talk is gonna involve divine lance because it works. It really works.
Divine Lance.
I should click damage for a crit, right?
No, you can just click the critical button too.
Ah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure they
damage.
thought of relabeling it critical D, but then they were like, no. You have one action left. You want to use it on something smart?
Really what I should have done is probably blast, but I'll do my lance first.
Excellent.
And I'll move inside.
Again,
Yeah.
excellent.
Why are you going in?
So I can see.
Okay.
I mean, that is logic. There's logic in what he says. Anyway, this guy's a great axe. Did you know that, Ruby? Now you do. Because he's swinging it at you.
These guys are having a terrible time actually damaging Ruby.
Well,
I'm
that's what you get.
glad, because
Well, she's wearing full plate. What do you want? Then he starts yelling angrily at you. It's not very intimidating, really.
he's upset that he's a baby.
A baby. Jess is like saying, this guy's gonna scoot back a little bit. Well, since you're such a keen-eyed archer, how would you like to be a no-eyed archer?
Wouldn't that?
Oh no.
Oh,
Don't
this one might be
fail.
bad.
It's only bad if you like seeing.
I do.
Well,
I'm going to use my last hero point on this.
Good call.
This seems important. Good news. You succeed.
I'm gonna. Okay, that's a success.
Yeah, until my turn begins.
Your eyes
Yeah.
cloud and fog as a strange, horrible power goes in. Ruby, you can attack for opportunity, right?
Yeah,
You want to make that happen?
Oh, yeah.
Because maybe there's not even a save to begin with.
yeah, because he's spellcasting.
Oh no. I'm disrupted. There's no roll. Get
Oh,
your
so
hero.
I get my hero point.
You
back.
get him back, yes. That never happened. This guy just gets fucking whacked.
Yeah, this guy just got a shit kicked.
You slapped it. You slap his spell out of his hands. Just clatters
in
on the
his
ground.
hands.
No, not my hands. Joseph's like, oh God, why am I here dying? Well, he does have something cool. How about I do this? Resist energy on myself.
Why does he shoot a fireball into that back corner and hit like all of them?
He goes abracadabra, abracazoo. Well, first he moves over here, then he goes abracadabra, abracazoo. Everyone gets resist energy 10.
Yeah.
Is it 10?
Okay.
I think it's, yeah, if it's upcast, it's a 4th. He's going to throw his 4th level spell attack, just in case. Although, yeah, it's him. He's panicking. He's a little baby man. Oh, he can only do 2 targets. Excuse me. I thought it'd be, okay. Well, fuck. In that case, he'll just stand over here, pull up his little baby britches. What makes more sense? To cast slow or to cast haste?
I just actually looked at my health.
Well, let's just throw out a higher level fireball then. If you like throwing fireballs so much, how about you stay in it? He'll throw it in the back of the room. He'll hit all of them except garlic. We'll just go with something that works. We'll go over this corner then. There you go. Back of the room. Give me a nice, sexy reflex save.
You guys like slinging fireballs so much, why don't you marry them?
There should be one more in there, that guy.
Oh, this is Wizard's chest.
Let's see. The tough leader takes nothing. Somehow. And everyone else takes something. Oh, except that guy. He just fucking dies. He just. Oh, yeah. I don't think he has 68 hit points.
Jesus.
Just
Hey,
turns to ash.
He had 22. You see, this is.
Jinjaka.
The fun part is when you roll really, really good. When they roll really bad in their saves. That's when wizards get to go clap, clap. I'm so happy. The other two just take the full smack, which significantly weakens both of them. Doesn't kill anyone, because Josen just doesn't land any killing blows. That's just not how he rolls, baby. Alora, this man jumps towards you in a single bound and swings his axe.
That don't hit.
Let's try it again. Oof.
That don't hit.
That don't hit more.
For you.
Okay.
You are no
so
longer
I got
blinded.
That one guy in the back.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to kill him.
Basically, you didn't even get to see that fireball. You just heard it.
No, I saw it.
No, you were blinded till the start of your next turn.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It wasn't even cast.
As your vision clears, you aim towards the man in the back, casting the nastiest spells. And kill him. Ow.
Okay, he's back in the other room.
He went through the wall.
Does
And
he
I
have any-
switched to Yaska. Hunt him, which doesn't really help that much at the moment. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna hunt him. I don't really get a bonus, so I'm gonna shoot at him with my other 2 shots.
Oh no. Please don't do so.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a
Yeah,
hero
I'm doing
point.
Hey.
Yay! I got
Ruby.
my hero point back.
Ruby, it's your turn, did you know? It's
Yeah.
not just your turn, but there's a fine gentleman standing in front of you who would love to ask you a question. Huh? He's been preparing that one all week.
Well, I'm going to entirely ignore him and attack the guy back there. Because nuts to
And
this
you're
guy.
going to wreck him. This is your second critical on this dude.
Yeah. He was mean to you.
Well, he was going to be. So we just made 2 new holes in the walls around here.
Okay,
Smack
so that's one
sweet.
swing, and you turn him into a fine dust. His scales erupt into blood all over the place. Congratulations.
I
You.
need to clean that shit up.
Well, it's not our problem. Garlic can intimidate this guy. Well, actually, let's go for the guy who's attacking Alora. That guy seems like a bigger threat.
Oh gosh, the guy next to Alora. What's your will? It's 20, so he is spooked.
And then I'll power attack on the last thing.
Oh no! Well, that brings him from full down to nothing in one blow.
Jesus.
Well, they are like level 3 people. They're at the bottom of what the game considers acceptable enemies for you to fight.
I mean,
So-
still.
They're nice little mooks for you to crush.
This
Although-
guy went.
They're also there to, annoy, get in the way, offer flanking, otherwise provide beneficial bonuses, use their own intimidation checks or grapple checks to try and keep you busy, etc., etc. But they're also there for you to crush. I'm just being
That's
very...
all my actions.
Alora, there's only one guy left, and in his fervor of trying to swing this heavy axe, seems to have lost no momentum.
Alright.
If you somehow kill him with one of your little baby blast spells, I'll be very impressed.
Don't think it'll happen, but. Wait, I need to select them first.
Gosh, you've been rolling so many crits today, you guys.
This time it's mostly been Dizzy. Dizzy has been on fire.
It's
that's
the universe making up
That's
for the
just
crud of day.
fighters. That's just fighters, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
This session, I'm gonna say Dizzy's been kind of pulling the MVP.
Yeah.
As mentioned, this
Yay.
guy is pretty much just spinning.
Also, wow, Bella, 3 1s on your damage roll.
Most valuable party.
He spit in the wind, and he's winning nothing. Josen, mostly just seeing Garlic and Ruby dance around this stupid fool and his inability to hit anyone, kind of scoots over and goes, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, maybe I can do it this time. Maybe I can get on the oh." He probably won't get rid of him, but he will soften him up nice and good for you to finish up the job.
Oh yeah, this guy's gonna die. He's haunted.
The electric sap brings him to
And
his senses. He considers escape, but then no!
let's go through a wall.
He
asshole.
just has
Oh,
10
damn.
hit points. He just has 10 hit points.
No, he has negative 31.
Just a little baby.
And he's
just
also
a
pinned to the
level
wall. Great. Great.
So we have two guys pinned to walls, one guy that doesn't fucking exist, a pile of
Delightful.
ash, and some other dead people.
I'll just put the interesting loot. This guy has another one of those spiked gauntlets you already saw. The fancy Zolgath mage running around just has a +1 light mace. Alright. Well, there's still that strung up corpse if you want to give that a closer look. And the altar itself. But it's up to you.
Yeah, for you, if I was not aware of you, I'd be terrified of what you just did.
I'm gonna examine the corpse.
Mostly
Wait, which
depending the
thing?
bodies. Mostly depending the bodies around the room, as if you're decorating.
Yeah, it's not entirely intentional.
Yeah, I'd hate to be the next person to come in here.
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna have to clean this up later.
I'm going to check something. Can I roll a lore on someone?
No.
No, you don't have the right ones. But Fuyu does. Let's see if I can do this.
Wait, something might negatively impact me.
Circus lore. You actually you think you saw this guy once. He was one of like the, what do they call it again? The helping hands around the Dusklight Circus?
He's a roadie.
Yeah. He's also fucking dead.
I noticed that part.
Examining his body, the symbols match that holy symbol you're carrying around, actually.
Oh, the Zeva Gooba Giba Gibba Gub.
Desna, what did you do?
Zivka
No,
Vizib.
not
Got it in one, baby. So, now that all the faithful ones are dead, the undulating symbol just becomes a symbol that's been drawn onto his body with a knife. Judging by the altar, since you have warfare lore, you can easily tell that, like, dozens of bodies have been on this altar, judging by the layers and the amount of blood.
Ugh.
Additionally, since you're examining the body so closely, you find that there is something on this guy's person. It's one of the most hilarious items in the game. An invisible net.
Ah, the classic.
Claire is aroused by the idea of a magical net.
Oh yeah,
and
the
she
fucking...
does her legendary god nets.
The thing that can hold things from moving from planes.
Yeah, in Rise of the Rune Lords, Dizzy, we were against a Lamia that was trying to use plane shift to escape us. And Claire managed to throw a net on it and disrupt the spell and then killed it. So Safi turned Claire's net into a dimensional anchoring net. So this net, which saved us 3 times, started turning into this legendary item.
That's cute.
Best shit ever, man.
Yeah,
It's probably now being used by fishermen.
this net is
Get blink
something.
trout.
Well, it's a single-use invisible net. What more could you want out of life? Well, Josen reminds you that there's really only one door you haven't checked yet, which was in that large room.
Yeah.
Which in
But
turn
first,
means... Yeah.
Josen, Fuyu is going to reach into her attack and give him one of these.
Put a band-aid on.
Also, I'm gonna use my,
He
new
died.
crit.
Why?
No.
Because I used the
Also, it
damage
should be a
button.
20. Here's your healing potion. He just fucking explodes.
Oh God, oh Christ!
It's too good. Blech.
I'm gonna use my new holy beads to do a radius heal on a. Well,
1d8
I
for
can,
all.
yeah, Garlic, get in on this.
1d8 plus 1 for all.
Awesome.
So 3.
No,
This is
that's just
holy
for
beats.
that's if she uses her own slots for it.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna use a slot.
Wow, slot.
3rd level. Y'all get the good juice? No,
God dang it, Bella.
no one's getting good juice.
Don't forget you have him healing.
Well,
Yeah,
Jocelyn thinks it might be a good idea to take a break. Go upstairs, sell some of the things you found. Stock up.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna suggest we do that so we can get I can get Ghost Toucher in on my bow.
yeah. If the last room includes the way downstairs,
I'll
Then
just
we
give
can
you.
probably-
I'll give you this much. If the Quasar was still here, they probably would have told you that through that door, eventually you go downstairs, and there's like a whole bottom floor for you to explore. Don't worry about it.
yeah. I mean, we haven't found the downstairs yet, and that's the only way we can go. So
Besides, I think you guys all could use a little bit of rest.
Y'all could use
Yeah.
a couple of cleric blasts of healing.
wait,
Is
I
at this
also
moment you notice that nothing has hurt Fuyu the entire
Yeah,
time
they
he
got
was
hit
in
with
here.
fireballs twice, and they just went out of the way.
got the sick flips.
Yeah, and then after I sick flipped out of that fireball, I shot a guy through a wall
Yeah.
wait. I get 1 more health because my
because the beats.
Awesome. Maybe it would have helped.
There
if-
is a big advantage to being an archer.
Yeah.
And that
Ugh.
advantage, my arms are fucking jacked. Have you ever seen a professional archer?
Yeah, they're ripped as hell. The upper body
yeah, I've
strength,
got guns.
insane.
Hey, people forget that those things draw like hundreds of pounds of force.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a typical war bow is a 90-pound draw bow.
Yeah.
And an archer in medieval England was required to be able to fire that bow 10 times a minute for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is daily exercise,
Yeah.
really.
Hell, I mean, if you add in a composite short bow with how the Mongols did it, you want to know how fast those guys could fire that thing? You fire an arrow up, and by the time the first one hits the ground, you're expected to be able to fire at least 8 more.
where'd I go?
Yeah. Like their short bows weren't as strong, like physically, but Jesus, they were fast.
Well, I saw a guy who showed that using the Mongol style, you can still pierce chain with it.
Yeah, it's still strong as hell, but yeah.
You know, those guys were utterly ripped.
Plus, they had the lower body strength from horse riding all the time. Got to grip on with your legs.
Anyway, we'll call it here for now. I mean, technically, you know what? How about you guys level up? You're almost at the next
Yay.
floor. You're gonna pretty much slide into the next time anyway. So might as well get your level up now out of the way. Because you've got the big...
Level 8.
There's still some fights here, but they're not like, the fun big brawls you just got into. So let's just get out of the way.
So what does Ranger get at 8th level?
Class feat,
I'm just
probably.
Mince the rest of the stuff in the loot bag.
Yeah, just sell what you don't want
I
to
get
keep.
a Ranger feat and a skill feat.
And your archetype feat.
Yeah, can't
And
forget
an
that
archetype.
one.
Yeah.
Now,
Which means I can go check the archer.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's level 10. It's level 9 and 10 that exciting things begin to happen.
Well, we had some exciting things last level too, because we got a lot of last level.
Now, I mean, 10th level feats are usually where the game's like, hey, you want to get something bullshit?
We had to
Yeah.
get our ability boosts at 10th level.
Yeah. I think that's why they put the
Ooh.
big thing. Like,
At 9th
penetrating.
level, I get.
Yeah.
Good.
Like, 10th level has, like, penetrating shot, hunter's vision, incredible companion.
Well, and next level, I get Nature's Edge, so if enemies are on uneven or difficult terrain, I automatically view them as flat-footed.
Yeah, that one's pretty gnarly. That, like,
And I get Ranger's expertise.
I know a lot of people are like, why don't rangers get fighter proficiency? Well, there's your fighter proficiency. They're flat-footed. That's basically the same. What are you
And
complaining
level
about?
11th level, I get a
Oh,
Master Fortitude save
oof.
and Wild Stride.
But what are... Ooh, Deadly Aim is probably a good one to take. Or I guess Blind Fight is also pretty nice if you're worried about it.
I think
8th level Ranger feats.
Oh, God.
I think the aim one is only for ranged attacks.
Yeah, Deadly Aim is you take a -2, but you do a +4 damage. Wow. It's like that, what's it called?
Power
That-
attack.
I don't know if that's good for you because you use Hunter's Aim a lot, so it's up to you what you want to do with that.
Yeah, I don't think Deadly Aim would be great because I tend to focus more on the chance to get a critical than I do on base damage.
Quick and casting is nice.
Quick casting is always nice.
Oh, you might want to go for Warden's Boon. By pointing out the vulnerabilities, an ally gains the benefit of Hunt Prey and Hunter's Edge.
Oh, I could give someone else my precise damage, which would probably be dizzy.
Yeah. I mean, you can also give it to someone like Alora if you're dealing with a creature that's already vulnerable.
On the
And
advantage is I can do that after I use my Hunter's Edge.
so, what does our local resident fighter get?
I just grab blind fight with my feet. I just get a feat.
I mean, this doesn't sound very exciting, but it basically means the people that turn invisible are like, this is not as good as I was told it was gonna be.
Haha, I'm invisible. I know.
I do,
That's
however, get incredible mount,
Incredible baby.
which means Garlic can
Wait.
rank up.
Dang it, I was looking at the 10th level feats, not the 8th level. Yeah,
Oh, hey.
Dum-Dum.
There's something that annoys me under under the Archer archetype.
Hmm.
Archer's Aim is the same thing as
Yes.
Hunter's Aim, but it doesn't need to be
Yeah.
my hunted prey.
Yeah, this is why if you have any rogue ability at all, like Assassin isn't that great. A bunch of archetypes are sort of certain classes and sort of not.
Oh, I get one more 4th level spell.
Those are always nice. What are you gonna spend your feet on anyway?
I don't know. I was looking at the wrong level. So I have Debilitating Dichotomy or Read Disaster.
Okay,
Wait, what are advanced bows?
I think there's only one, and it's like this weird thing you can like. It's a longbow without volley, I think. You learn the Debilitating Dichotomy focus spell. What is this? You reveal a glimpse of impossible conflicts between the divine anathema behind your gears, forcing you to reckon with other conflicts as well. You and the target take 96 mental damage with a basic will save, and the target is stunned if it critically. You get 1 degree better than you rolled on your saving throw. What?
Why?
That is mental damage that good, Paizo? Like you keep every time something does mental damage, it's like a massive bullshit to deal with. It's like, we have to wait
I
a couple
remember what I was
turns.
gonna do for my archetype.
Which is
I was
swapping
gonna
out for
take
something
a
else.
second dedication.
Yes, I was wondering if you were gonna branch out a little bit. So what does Savage do? Let's read this first. Which one are you taking? Are you taking Nimble or Savage?
Savage, probably.
Oh man, here we go. Its strength modifier increases by 2. Whoa! Its Dex Wisdom. Oh wow! It deals an additional 3 damage with unarmed strikes. Increases proficiency rack in athletics to expert. It also learns an advanced maneuver for its type. Ooh.
Which is a fire breath attack.
Oh hell. Let me apply those benefits right now. So its strength is now 5. Dex goes up to 3.
23. Oh god.
No, just 4.
So nice.
So its damage goes from 3 to 5 to 8 base. Jesus Christ. Be careful with that boy. He's got teeth. Oh, and it's now an expert in athletics. That goes up by. Oh wait, it goes up by 2 because of the modifier. Then it goes up by 2 because of that, and then it goes up by 1 more for that. Gotcha. This goes up by 2. This goes up by 2. 1 for level, 1 for modifier. 1 for level, 1 for modifier. Gotcha. Well, don't fuck with Garlic. He's pretty good at this stuff now. As good as Ruby, actually.
Strong boy.
Grab him by the ankles. His hit points go up by his level, so it goes to 89. Then it goes up by 6 plus con, which is 10, so it goes up to 99. AC goes up by 1 for dex, 1 for level, 23. These also go up by 2 each.
Yeah, I am absolutely taking Eldritch Archer.
It goes up by 2 for strength, 1 for level, 15. What are you taking?
Hey,
Eldritch
Bella.
Archer? Oh, you're the caster guy.
So yeah, when I take this, I get 1 cantrip and spontaneous casting
Ooh.
of any type I want, as long as it requires an attack roll.
Oh, nice.
I get the ability Eldritch Shot, where I can fuse that spell into my bow at the cost of it taking all my actions.
Oh, yeah.
So I can choose a cantrip, shoot somebody with an arrow that has the cantrip.
Yeah,
and
it's
all my
hilarious.
other stuff mixed in. And then next time I can get one, I can get basic Eldritch Archer spellcasting, which gives me basic spellcasting bonuses all the way up to a 4th level slot.
Yeah, the way that... Okay, let's see. First I need to look at this Drake, so I can see what that benefit is and see if I can find it somewhere to add. In the compendium. Yeah, Eldritch Archer. Basic spellcasting benefits. You basically get 1 slot per level, and as your level increases, so you get more slots up to a certain cap, and then you take another feat to get the next set of them. It's pretty nice. Like, there's some fun things in there, like haste. Or,
Yeah,
fireball.
8th level,
Or,
I would have a 3rd level spell slot. So I'd actually know a few spells, and they'd all be ones I could mix into my arrows.
I don't...
So this gives me a lot of flexibility in what we fight.
You fucking shitting me right now? You're on a riding Drake, but his breath weapon is nowhere to be found.
Honestly, Bella, as we keep going, since I'll be focusing on Eldritch Archer from now on,
Yeah.
there are so many stupidly effective abilities here.
Like, where you going? Arcane, Primal, Divine, Cult.
I was thinking Arcane since we don't have one.
Makes
You're,
sense.
Divine.
Ugh. Here, I'll just...
Enchanting Arrow. Make a bow strike. On hit, the target takes an additional 2d6 mental damage. On a crit, they're stunned 1. If you have a greater striking rune, it's actually 3d6 damage. So, and adding those dice in means that my gravity weapon actually does a little more because it's the total number of dice I roll.
Weapon dice.
Oh, okay. But I am also going to try to upgrade my bow a bit in between missions.
You should. Technically, right
Precious
now, you're all in
Arrow.
Escadar, hanging out. Down the street. The same old thing you did last week.
Might just get Spiritual Sense,
Ooh.
or
Oh, you got a Cathartic Mage recently, didn't you?
Seeker Arrow.
Yeah.
Make a bow strike against a foe you can see. The arrow ignores all concealment and cover because it goes around it. Wait, why would I even do that? There's Phase Arrow.
Bella. Bella, what are you taking for feats?
I was thinking Spiritual Sense.
No, I mean for your archetype.
Cathartic Mage, continuing that, I believe. I just gotta see what I get.
Cathartic Mage, you have 3 options. You have basic casting, which gives you a whole second set of spells. You can get focus spell for your catharsis, whichever one that was. Or you can go for the 8th level, work yourself up. Which one did you have again?
I didn't add it, and I haven't been getting benefits, so I'm still caught between awe and joy.
Well, now that you can take the focus spell, more to consider.
There's unimpeded stride, or Dazzling Flash.
I like that garlic now has a breath weapon. Gives him so much more utility.
Yeah.
I can only hit one person at a time, but this bad boy can hit all of you.
It's got that stinky garlic breath.
That's what you get when you eat too many Zolgath.
He had a whole loaf of garlic bread before we came in.
Please don't. Seem like munching down on it, going.
Yum, yum.
Let the boy eat. They got, what was it again? They called it spiritual senses. What if I name? Let's have a look. See. Spiritual sense. You have a vague connection to the ethereal plane. Ah, you basically get free checks for finding haunts.
Yeah.
That's pretty useful considering you're in a place that's haunted. And then you're gonna take some of the fun things. Man. Catharsis.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying our boy using electric arc. I'm gonna learn electric arc. I know electric arc.
It does not work with Eldritch Archer, if I recall correctly.
I mean, it's still a ranged attack.
But it has to have an attack roll.
No, it's a reflex save.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Sorry to say, bub.
Still, it's one of the best cantrips out
It
Oh,
is, but I can't learn it because it for this one it needs to be something with an attack roll.
Man.
Fine. Ray of wait.
there. Produce Flames, a classic.
It will give us light.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Somehow.
Listen, the balance of the game will break if fire produces light.
I'm
Is then
getting
the
Ray
light.
of Frost. I'm gonna freeze my arrows.
Yeah.
Besides, next time I get an archetype feat, I'm just gonna get spellcasting anyway, which will give me a bunch of other spells to use.
Leave a trail of snowflakes behind your arrows.
Yeah, it's gonna look really cool. Also, it has to be ice because Fuyu means winter.
Ah, I get it. I'm tapping my nose. You can't see that.
Innate arcane spells. Innate arcane. Innate arcane. Do, 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 do.
I could just get this basic spellcasting benefits just to increase my spells now.
Pew, pew. Wait, take what?
The
Well, that
basic
is a good way to expand your repertoire a bit.
Yeah.
Nice way to throw out those arms. Get some wings.
So I'd have up to a third level spell slot.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Get a load of that yin. Baby brow. I love how incredulous baby brows. Don't forget you learn another 4th level spell if you get another slot.
Yeah, I do. So I need to figure out what I want to get there too.
Let's put all you on the map and give you all that good old fashioned rest. Where's Horsen? There he is. He also gets a rest. Where's take a rest for the night? Everybody gets a snooze. I should go back to camp, say hello. Do 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 do.
So I think I got all my stuff but the skill feats down.
Awesome.
I always have trouble with the skill feats.
Yeah. There's a lot of very unimpressive ones.
Yeah, and a lot of the impressive ones require you getting really high in the skills I'm not using. Or sometimes I'm using one skill, it's like, haha, this is the skill that has nothing.
I can do parkour now.
You know what? I'm gonna get Divine Wrath.
Oh, it
Wait.
doesn't properly account for your enhanced healing effects. Interesting.
What one's wall jump for?
That's athletics.
But how is that not acrobatics?
You'd think it would be both. Like, it makes sense for both.
Like an either or situation.
Yeah.
Well,
But then again,
the reason it's not acrobatics
line.
is because jumping and the art of moving yourself up through the air requires strength more than it requires finesse, especially if you're trying to, do it off of an awkward surface like a wall.
I know how to wall jump. It revolves around both.
Yeah, the line between acrobatics and athletics is kind of
Goofy.
vague. But they
Yeah,
want,
because
dex and strength to have their own things.
well, dex and strength, I mean, makes sense, but acrobatics involves athleticism.
I mean,
Like,
now
Yeah,
we're
you
getting
like-
to
can't
the
not be an athlete to be highly agile.
but now we're getting into the awkward part where what really defines dexterity? Like, can you be fast without being strong per se? Can you be a noodle arm but still somehow be fast at things? How are you moving if you don't have muscles? Is a
Well,
great
for me,
question.
dexterity was always more like coordination.
Somehow that makes
Yeah,
you
it's-
faster.
Because I know some people who are extremely strong, but they couldn't hit crap.
And yet you use
No, they
strength to
usually
hit
come in
things.
some
Again,
degree of tandem.
it's all compromises they made, and to some extent probably things that they want to stick to more than anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the original design document for Pathfinder 2 was like, let's get rid of the ability score because we only use the modifier, and it's like, no, but people are complaining. Hell, in Game Mastery, they even went like, okay, just wrap Constitution and Strength into one thing and make Dexterity, Agility. So they know. This doesn't support that, though. Interestingly enough, it doesn't support that. I wonder why. It's almost as if the ability scores being split up makes for one hell of a pain in the ass. Fuyu can now shoot bows with magic.
She can now shoot with more damage, which means on criticals I do even more screwing everyone up.
You cast a spell that takes 1 or 2 actions, requires a spell attack roll. The effects of the spell do not occur immediately but says bow rating. Make a strike. Pew!
I like how it counts as 2 attacks for my multiple attack penalty, but it takes 3 actions, so it's not going to be attacked.
If you're hasted, that might be relevant. Ba 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 ba. So you get this, and considering that you already did your fun thing, you would also get some of these. Not that, this. And if you were critical, it's even better. It's one hell of a hit.
Yeah, and then I double the cold damage on there because that's critical.
Yep.
Given the big spicy.
I guess that's why it's the actions. Like, hey, do you want to go all in? Just put all your chips on the table.
Yeah, and in this event, I do. You know what? I'm gonna get something that I feel might have use to us at some point. I'm getting a skill that Kujion has. Cat's Fall. Just by being a fox.
And I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom for a bit. So
I'm
my
probably
back
gonna
in
head
a
to
bit.
bed in a sec. So.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye bye.
Good progress.
But,
Good job.
Yay.
Yay.